Hello everyone, welcome back to Marvel's Big Night Suns. I want to apologize again for me being muted for a part of that video, but we're back. Anyways, I figured let's get started because Magic's out here. I think it's because of the emo
Why,
kids.
hello, Hunter.
Let me guess. Could not sleep. Starting to become a common theme here.
It was not always the case. The Abbey was once a different place. I was happy here once.
Now that is something I would like to see.
I suppose I have earned that. I have been extra me lately, as Nico says. It is just that for so many nights now, every time I close my eyes, all I see is Wanda, drowning within darkness, calling to me. I do not think I will ever sleep again. Not until we find her.
Perhaps you need a distraction. I am sure Nico could arrange another movie night for us all.
Maybe I don't want to take my mind off things. Wanda is
Okay.
reaching out to me through the power of her mind, desperately crying out for my help. Our help.
Okay.
Like me, you also have a connection to the darkness, Hunter. Don't you also hear it calling out to you in your dreams sometimes? Whispering secret things, dark things.
Sure, we'll speak the truth.
Yes. My mother, she visits me in my dreams.
I know. I have heard you call to her in your sleep.
Okay, we got one of the
I
things
simply
that...
did not expect you to be so honest.
I know she is trying to manipulate me, but there are times when I feel a longing within her emptiness that is difficult to ignore.
The others would not understand. Do not worry. Your secret is safe with me. Well, I guess I should get back to not sleeping and let you get some rest. Sweet dreams, Hunter. Yes?
I have something for you.
Oh?
Here you are.
Good. I don't know where to put this. That is Nico's problem now.
Okay, and the last thing is about the surprise party, so we're not gonna do that. What do you want to talk about, Tony?
Hey there, Hunter. You have a minute to spare? Because this misery sure would like some company.
What is troubling you, Tony?
Oh, I don't know. Pick your poison. I'm living in the Amity Horror House. My roommate is depressed. Oh, and I have a roommate and not my own executive suite at the nearest resort. The espresso machine is broken. The world is turning into the cover of a 90s metal album. And the big guy, well, he's not answering his phone. So you tell me, Hunter, what's not to be troubled about?
I am also concerned about Banner.
Because you care about him? Or because of the mission?
Because you care about him. You Avengers understand what it means to have another warrior's back. Something I admire.
Oh, we have our flaws too. Believe me. Banner isn't known to be the most emotionally stable, and when the pressure ramps up, well, let's just say he doesn't have the kind of nervous breakdown that results in basket weaving and a week-long yoga retreat. Things get messy.
I know, we all know he's
Not
the
being able to
Hulk.
see how he's holding up is proving a challenge.
One we must endure for the time being.
Thanks for the talk.
Anytime, Tony.
Okay. That's Ileana. I don't want to talk to her because I might ruin the surprise party.
Hey, look who's awake.
Alright. What you got to say, Agatha?
I know I've asked a lot of you recently, dear, especially when it comes to these little excursions. But there is one more thing you could do to make an old witch happy.
If it were not so good to see you again, I might think you were taking advantage of me.
Ah, Hunter. You certainly are the product of your environment. Between Sarah and I suppose we're just lucky you didn't turn out more cynical. Besides, this might be interesting. Now that the altar is in working order, we just need to reignite my cauldron.
How interesting can that be? Your cauldron was always churning with some concoction in the old days.
Yes. And how do you think that was possible? It's not just any flame we're talking about here. Maybe you've heard tale of the demon fueling the forge?
We've all heard about the demon in the forge.
A fire-breathing demon, no less, blazing as hot as the flames of hell itself. Fortunately, I'll only require a single ember.
I can see where this is going. How do I find it?
I've enchanted this vessel to protect you from the ember's heat. You should be able to get close enough to retrieve it through one of the old mine tunnels beneath the forge.
I have seen the tunnels. They were here before the Abbey.
I'm not surprised. You always have been curious.
I think I know where to go.
The tunnel may lead close enough to the heart of the forge to retrieve an ember.
Also, I want to know what's my level at so I can go deal with that place. Level 6. I need to at least... I can't get there yet. Can I not just get some of the... Can I not just go straight to the forge and get the embers from the demon itself?
This must be the tunnel entrance Agatha spoke of. This must be an ember from the forge.
Found some more claws.
I have the ember. The bottle is not even warm.
If it were giving off any heat at all, I'd be concerned, given the enchantment on that vessel. Now, let's see if this old girl still works.
So I can use the cauldron to brew... things?
Essentially, yes. Collect reagents on the Abbey grounds. You'd be surprised what we can make use of.
And I just drop the ingredients in. Is that not dangerous?
That's part of the fun, isn't it? And I see you've already found a recipe book. I doubt you'll have any trouble following
When did I
along.
find the recipe book? Cauldron. Agatha's cauldron can craft items, resources, and even cosmetic rewards for the hunter. Collect reagents needed for different recipes along on the Abbey grounds. Find recipe books to unlock new recipes. Agatha's cookbook. Alright. Use cauldron.
Lovely, dear. You're a natural.
Alright, we've used the cauldron. I can't talk to Ileana without spoiling the surprise party. So we're just gonna have a little go then. Now the journal page. I'm not reading the journal pages anymore. Simply because I don't wanna ruin the pacing of the
Hunter,
video.
buddy, talk to me.
Hello, Charlie.
Good girl, Charlie.
We'll get a bookshelf. And the bookshelf frame. Really filling it out. And to sleep. Oh, not one of these again.
You found your way back to me. This new world suits you well. You look strong.
What is it you want?
To love you. To be there for you as a mother should.
You killed nearly everyone I have ever known. Raised an army against me. Left me to rot in that cold crypt for centuries.
Is that what my sister told you? She's the real queen of lies, you know.
Oh, what's with all this lying and stuff?
Everything I have done, everything I do, everything I will do is for you, child. Always for you. Can you honestly say the same about Sarah? Surrounding you with heroes who will gladly return you to your grave after you've exceeded your use.
Wait! Not this again!
Poor child. How did you end up so alone?
I do not like this woman. I do not like her at all. She is the worst. And she's our mother. Screw off. And okay, nice and awake.
Another dream. This cannot be a coincidence.
And it looks like we've got some stuff to talk about. Superlink. Hey, we're all in the mood for... do I have the stuff? Attack Essence 25, Common Blueprint 1. What the heck? Do I even have a common blueprint? Attack Essence. Hey boss, couldn't sleep, so I figured I'd text Rin. And yeah, I nap provocatively. You have to with our lives now. I have something for you that's even better than the spark. It needs to prep time before I can sign over. So give me a heads up. Heads up.
Something smells pungent.
That would be Grandma Stark's famous linguine and clam sauce, with some Tony adjustments.
Grandma's recipe was not good enough?
Well, I loved her to pieces, but she also loved vodka in her cooking, and I can't touch the stuff. Not anymore. I even made sure the Abbey has a dry bar.
What did I do to deserve this honor?
That's just my way of saying thank you for being one of the only Midnight Suns who hasn't threatened to banish me to the Netherworld, empty my jugular, or portal me to the sun. And that was just today.
Perhaps if they knew more of the man underneath the armor, they would come to understand you as I have.
Maybe you're right. The Mark series can be pretty imposing.
I was not talking about your suit.
Oh, that's deep. Just like the garlic-rich flavor of Grandma Stark's famous sauce. Ah, you two would have really hit it off. Like you, she had a heart of gold, but could be quite the demon when crossed. Used to frighten the crap out of Dad. I thought it gave her character. Know who else I'm pretty sure has character?
Who?
You. Bon appetit, Hunter.
Hey, we got our team friendship up. Nice. team friendship level up. Hero combo, team up ability, deal massive damage to single target, exhaust. Team friendship. As a hunter gains friendship levels with multiple individual heroes, the overall team friendship level up in the app using create, granting powerful rewards like hero combo abilities, which will be much used in combat and much more. Nice. All right, now let's see what Robbie's up to before the forge.
Oh, hey.
Hey, Hunter. Got a minute to talk?
What is on your mind, Robbie?
Fear, anxiety, doubt, you know, a bunch of feel-good thoughts and feelings about where this team is headed.
Why is that?
Wanda is gone. And all calls to Banner are going straight to voicemail. Everyone's on edge about it, and that puts me on edge, you know?
I am on edge as well.
You? On edge? You seem so...
Calm and collected?
You left out cool. You know, I can't help thinking. The Avengers are so preoccupied with reaching Banner. But I bet no one would notice if I like took off and joined Hydra or just, I don't know, disappeared.
Robbie, everyone here would notice, including me.
I'm not so sure about that.
I am. If you were to fall off the map, I would toil day and night to find you.
Yeah. I guess you are pretty stand-up that way.
I try.
Well, I guess I should go find Peter. See if he wants to chill. Might take my mind off things, you know?
That is a good idea.
See you around.
And you have the thing to help.
Hey, can I ask a favor?
I should be out there to help. Accepting this request will grant combat bonus drive for the next mission. Sure.
Thanks, Hunter.
Being Robbie Reyes on the next mission.
I realize. If you got a minute, Hunter, I'd like to check in.
I trust your analysis of that gamma bullet is going smoothly.
It's going, but I'm not.
Oh?
I was this close to getting Faustus to spill his guts. This close. Then friggin' poof! Crossbones turns his ass to ash with his magic bullet. Our forces are strained enough trying to keep up with Hydra. We could have used his intel.
We will prevail without whatever Hydra secrets Faustus had tucked away in his head.
Well, we don't really have a choice now, do we? God, I would have loved to have had the chance to interrogate that bastard. I had been waiting so long to get some one-on-one skull-pounding time with him. What a waste.
Rip.
Speaking of crushing Hydra skulls, I'm pretty sure Caretaker is waiting for you at the table with another mission. Let me know if you want me to join on whatever errand she sends you on. I could use some demon-pounding time. Release some of the pent-up aggression I was saving for Faustus.
I will let you know, Captain.
Carol. Call me Carol. Hey, can I ask a favor?
Okay. I know your childhood wasn't used. Lilith, the call, your power. How does a kid deal with that? We'll talk about Agatha.
Thanks, Hunter.
What do you got this? Operation successful. Message from S.H.I.E.L.D. Blake met Fury's agent and established a back-channel communication between Central and Fury systems. Caretaker and Fury don't seem to eye, but they see the threat of Hydra operating openly in the Big Apple. As long as their interests remain mutual, we can count on limited S.H.I.E.L.D. assistance in our fight against Lilith. Research projects undertaken forward have specific requirements for different heroes. When choosing which abilities to upgrade in the yard, heroes send in ops on the war or missions to take on the mirror table. Press Q to view pending research projects to any requirements. Okay. An urgent message from Shang-Chi. Someone urgent is terrorizing Lower Manhattan. Their attacks are swift, quick, and brutal and have no trace to disappear. Help me. The people shouldn't live in fear. I'll send Tony. Actually, no.
If we had some rookies, I'd say send them out for the experience. But I think we're past that.
Sounds strange.
I'll make it my highest priority.
Hey, Hunter. Let's crunch the numbers. Now we know what they're up to. The question is, what are we gonna do about it?
We have so much intel coming in.
This should keep someone busy. Bye.
The Sanctorum can be a tricky piece of property to manage.
New superlingual breaking. Bats at local Danica violently attacked humans, consuming their blood. Authorities issued an alert encouraging everyone, especially young children, to stay indoors. Does that mean Blade has to hunt these bats? Why would I hunt bats? I mean, technically they're more vampire-like than bat-like. So he should? No. Yes. Maybe. I'm going to stop this conversation and do something useful. Like hunt the bats? Okay.
So, how's the whole saving the world thing going? Another match. These should definitely give you an edge.
Nice. Nice. We'll go with the 2 new cards.
See you, Hunter.
Alright. Alright, we'll go on another mission. That. The hunter. Wait, hang on, back. I forgot, I need to go do training for the day. Let's see what magic has to offer.
Let's see if you're as good as they say.
Nice. Also, where's that cat at? Well, I'll need to go out and pet the cat so that we get stuff healed. All right, we'll protect the hardware device. Continue. We'll send the hunter and Robbie along. Alright, we gotta protect another Hydra device. Defeat the enemies where they can destroy device. Early reinforcements will go stronger, so... Alright, let's do
Whatever that
it.
device is, Hydra would rather destroy it than allow us to capture it for analysis.
Oh, we've got the crate keys as well.
Don't waste any time. Take them out before they can do any serious damage.
It will be done.
Protect device. Enemies that display the indicator on the device. Okay. He's gonna attack the device. He's gonna attack the device.
Hail that!
Well, that guy wins coolest hero persona.
And we've got 28 credits.
Prepare yourself. We serve until the end. Is this? Vision is unclear.
Okay, well, he's not taking any extra
Looks
damage.
like they want to try a few more.
Offensive rush.
This shouldn't take too long.
Your fate is sealed.
So that's how that works.
You had your chance to escape.
That was something.
Targeting systems active.
Your time has come. Weak, even for Hydra.
Hydra Immortalis.
You don't know who you're messing with.
Ah, dang it, you're dazing her as well.
Confirmed enemy target.
Now he's his.
Trouble now.
More reinforcements.
Approach. We must improve or risk defeat.
One more wave of enemy reinforcements remain. Okay.
You've got incoming Hydra. You know what to do.
This will be your end. Vengeance is my power grows. None can escape it.
Boom! Those guys are dead.
Never surrender.
I cannot seem to focus. Don't think I will forget that.
Okay. Looks like we're doing alright protecting the machine.
To the slaughter.
I hope you're ready for this.
You have been judged.
Is that all? Didn't think I could get any stronger.
By her command.
Something's wrong.
Okay, this isn't good. I probably should have killed one of them.
I'll cut your back.
I have felt this once before.
It doesn't look like the device will hold up much longer. You've got to stop those agents from destroying it.
You're suffering me.
It is nice not being on the receiving end of your wrath.
I still do not fully understand the helm mount ability.
Hydra's in control of the situation.
You're gonna regret that.
Hope you're ready.
I am at my limit. You are lucky to still be breathing.
None will be spared.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Only the innocent are spared. All who serve the mother are damned. Judgment delayed. You're gonna remember me. Hey, what's our contingency plan? Serve her with honor.
Okay, that hurt a little.
Okay. I
Chosen you.
am tired of you guys.
Looks like we've acquired some new hardware courtesy of Hydra. Good work.
I mean, you guys are seriously annoying. Okay, I seriously need to start finding some stuff to do. I mean, not stuff to do.
Emo kids are meeting tonight. You in?
Lead the way.
And the emo kids are back for another deep dive into the night of your death.
That doesn't sound good.
When can we start?
Soon. Strange asked to lead tonight's meeting. He's prepping the... I don't know what exactly. It involves a lot of weird math. While he's preparing his, the theorems, I guess? You should talk to Magic. She'll explain how we use ingredients.
You already provided ingredients, so it was pointless for Nico to send you. To make up for this, I shall tell you something of mild interest. Remember, ingredients make mystical trinkets. Excess trinkets go to you. I will provide a new list for the next meeting. Check your spark tomorrow.
Okay.
Enough about ingredients. I said more words than strange. Has he prepared yet? I have plans for after.
What plans?
Solitary plans.
Aww.
All my preparations are complete. And now for a thorough explanation of this week's delicate divinations. However, Miss Minoru insisted I provide a summary, if you request it.
I want to know exactly what you will do to me.
Wonderful. Our previous attempt to tease out your missing memories was limited by the ritual's pentagonal fundaments.
Okay.
Are you familiar with the concept of a hypercube?
What?
No matter. A hypercube is far too simplistic. We must turn to the humble pentaract. More precisely, a decaturonic inversion of the ritual framework. This shall augment the recovery of your memoria absentis.
Sure.
I've completely lost you, haven't I?
Perhaps you could give me the summary.
We do the same as before, but this time we zap you with more mystical power.
Okay.
That is it?
That's it. Shall we begin?
Go
Okay.
ahead.
Where do your memories last leave off?
I was running through the Abbey grounds.
Good. Now,
I'm glad you don't have to
focus.
make me memorize it.
And now, wake your mind from slumber.
I burst into the clearing, expecting an army. Instead, I find her. She sits at the center of a muddy circle. For a moment, I wonder if she sleeps.
Tell us, Hunter. Tell us who you see.
I see the mother of demons, herald of the manifold dream. She who tends what dwells beneath. I see Lilith. I see my... Ugh!
What's happening here?
Oh no.
What, you got a spidey sense too?
I was taking a walk. I heard the chanting.
Crap, I messed up the binding formula.
As I most definitely told you, lemon scented is no replacement for actual lemon.
What exactly is going on?
The Hunter's resurrection, though miraculous, was incomplete. We're attempting to restore a rather crucial set of memories.
How Hunter killed Lilith the first time.
You're not mad, are you?
I'm not mad. But next time you do this, I'd like to observe.
Of course! Next time.
We should have invited her.
Quiet, you.
Okay.
You are definitely making progress. How are you feeling?
I am fine.
About Caretaker? We never invited her because it seemed cruel to make her relive your death.
I would have preferred to spare her the details, but now she knows.
You're right. If we can't figure out how you defeated Lilith the first time, there's little chance it could happen again. I'll speak with her before the next meeting, smooth things over. And with that, we're done for the day. You leaving?
That is it for me.
Sounds good. See you next meeting.
Is Caretaker gonna get involved in all of our stuff? Obviously, we're taking the new one. Okay, when I was talking to Ileana, I guess we might.
Yo, I'm just glad we didn't get pulled over. The hell ride isn't exactly street legal.
Completed.
Awesome. Thanks, Hunter.
Alright. We're increasing our friendship with Robbie. Now let's go talk to Blade, wherever the hell he's at.
Fighting prophecy is futile.
Blade, what is it?
Caught a scent around the Abbey that doesn't belong. It's faint, not enough for anyone else to notice, but it hit me again tonight. How's that dog of yours when it comes to tracking? You two up for a little hunt?
I am sure Charlie could help, and I might be useful too.
After you. You sure that dog? Let's see what that dog can do.
Alright, what's going on, Charlie? Maybe collect some stuff along the way. Oh, okay, this does not look good.
Hunter.
That looked like...
some kind of jacked up shadow hound. If I didn't know any better, I'd say we just found the bar guest. But it can't be.
The what?
The bar guest. Legendary demon dog of the old country. Kind of thing you'd hear stories about around the campfire.
A shadowhound could easily be mistaken for a spirit, but how would it have gotten here?
Good question, but we're not going to find the answer tonight. Let's head back before Caretaker locks the doors on us.
Okay, I'm just gonna take
I'm
an
no expert, but that's not important. Looks like magic's, but I don't know. Red? We should head back. Don't want Caretaker to come looking for us. You coming?
I have seen Caretaker mad.
Me too. We'd better hurry.
Okay. Let's just do a quick upgrade and then hit the hay, shall we? Get a nice chandelier. And we're off.
The tower bells are ringing. My favorite childhood prank. But I have not heard them in so long. Caretaker must be wincing right now. Or maybe this was her idea of a joke.
And anyone want to talk about how messed up that Hydra shot its own mad scientist? Sometimes the trash takes out itself. That's cool, but it's beyond the point. Don't cry tears for Hydra. They've earned their reputation. No tears for me. But why would he ever go through with his plans if he knew that could end the way for him? Whatever plans Foster's had, that they didn't Hydra into Hydra's big picture, I guess. Feels like something is larger going on. Maybe. I'm not ruling anything out. You have any theories? Swing by the roll room. Let's chat. I have a few theories. The more the merrier. Also, I'm just gonna say... do that. Hunter, I look forward to kicking you once more kicking your butt in the training yard. I sent directions to your spark. Meet me at that location. Okay.
What are we doing here, Magic?
We're unwinding. Together.
I thought we were training.
Really? I was not aware that I was wound.
I did not say you. This is a place I like to take all my colleagues.
From one colleague to another, thanks, Magic.
You are welcome. Now enough talking. We fall into a silent state of tranquility now.
Do you like me? Is that what this is? Is that what this is about?
Okay. I will try.
I said shut up already. You're ruining the warm vibes.
Sorry.
Shh.
And we've upgraded the friendship level. What the heck? I'm ahead. Quick. Oh my god. Okay, we're back. I don't know why I was ahead. Hey, I'm on the best spot. You've been a good friend to me. You want to have a few? I want to introduce you to someone special. Sure.
Who did you want me to meet?
Hunter of the Abbey, may I formally introduce you to the Hell Ride.
Is this different than the one you have at shop class?
No. But this time it's just the three of us. I always like to show her to all my friends and just realized that we've been so busy beating back your mom's forces, I haven't had a chance to give you an up-close look at her. Gorgeous, right? Even without the extra hell sauce, she's a beast.
stunning, Robbie. I can see you have put quite a bit of care into it.
Hey, I take pride in my ride. Been working on cars and bikes since my days in East LA. At first, no one took me seriously. I had to fight for every inch of credit I could get. But I don't seem to have to fight so hard when it comes to you. I don't know if you've noticed, but the others kinda overlook me. Sometimes I feel more like invisible by day, rattling chains by night. Know what I mean?
You are not a ghost to me, Robbie.
Maybe not. But I have a feeling the two of us are gonna haunt the armies of Lilith anyway.
And another friendship with Ghost Rider. Team Friends is up. Gift shop unlocked. Gift shop is now unlocked. Visit gift shops in the common room to purchase gift for heroes. Giving gifts during hangouts can earn greater friendships.
Yo, Hunter. Your love life is pretty dull, right?
Rude.
No, I mean it as a good thing. I'm over the second-hand relationship drama going around. Peter asked me about every text he sends to his girl. Is it too long, too short, too soon, too late, too needy, too cool? Why didn't she reply? I sent it 5 seconds ago. Blade doesn't even use full sentences. He pops out of nowhere, sits down and goes, "Some women." What does that mean, some women? Are what? Vampires? Space captains?
Well, how about your own relationships?
No troubles whatsoever, because my motto is communication, communication, communication.
So you are saying the Ghost Rider does not ghost?
No ghosting, also no dating. But you didn't ask, so let's assume I've got plenty of options lining up to date me.
I do not doubt it. If I look out the window right now, I am sure I will see the line stretching all the way from Los Angeles.
I need to get out there and crack some skulls, Hunter.
Okay, why is
Hunter.
Why is there now like all this dating stuff happening?
Hey, can I ask a favor?
Can I ask you something personal? Do you have any memories? Alright, I remember.
Oh, thanks, Hunter.
I don't understand why you guys want to understand so much about my personal life.
Time's wasting, Hunter. Don't stress it too much. There's no wrong answers here.
I'm trying to upgrade all these abilities. And I'll do some...
No pain, no gain.
I meant to press daily spawn, my bad. We'll do Doctor Strange.
Even a sorcerer supreme can't rest on his laurels.
Epic.
I still say we should have built a firing range first.
Until you've been on my figured I play a mean game of cards and I do worth the opponent. What do you say? Is Captain Marvel gonna try and romance me now?
Yet another victory for the Hunter.
Damn Damn it. You totally ambushed me with that pair of queens. I have to admit, I didn't think you'd be such a formidable poker player. Yet another reason to respect you.
It is just beginner's luck. I'm sure your next hand will vanquish me.
There you go again, being all unexpectedly humble and generous. You're a hard demon to dislike, Hunter. Even if you are beating my butt at Hold'em.
You do not dislike me, Captain?
Don't get too excited. I didn't say I liked you either, but you've got potential.
Deal another hand, then?
I'm all in.
I'm just killing it in the friendships today. The Hunter has allowed the light to grow within him. A new collar is available on the Hunter equipment, granting a powerful passive. Continue earning light balance to further unlock points. The Hunter's collar cannot be equipped to any. Alright. What's happening here?
Easy enough for the Sorcerer Supreme to handle.
Doctor Strange and Shang-Chi followed the trail of attack by stray dogs, houseplants, pigeons, and even the air itself on the way to Lindley, aka Nico, who claimed their real enemy is the people and their obsession with polluting nature. She conjured a small tornado to attack Doctor Strange and Shang-Chi. Barely dodging it, they circled her, attacking on both fronts until they apprehended her. She was not wrong, but her methods were, concluded Shang-Chi.
Do you remember the bells, kiddo? When you were younger, I could barely keep light.
Alright, we're going.
And the excuse to ring those damn things. I don't know how close I came to cutting them down.
Going to Hell's Kitchen. Maybe we should bring someone from Hell's.
No problem.
Any new leads? Here's the latest from Hydra World.
Oh my god, we just keep getting more and more.
These are the current priorities.
Okay, expires 3 days, expires 3 days. That one requires Iron Man.
See you soon.
New post added to Superlink. Get good. Get good, kid. Alright, the Forge.
How's it going, boss? Big. This never gets old. What do you think?
Inspire. I will take the 2 new abilities as always.
Later.
Alright, there's the next mission. That's supply run. We'll go with capturing a Hydra agent. Choose Hunter. What's the relation? 12 out of 15, 11 out of 15, 3 out of 20, 1 out of 20, 10 out of 15. I'm gonna go with just Doctor Strange, simply because we haven't used him in a while. Alright, let's capture this Hydra agent.
One of the Hydra operatives in this area has been transmitting unusual signals back to their base of operations.
Oh, and you got some key cards for us.
If we can capture that agent, we might gain some insight into Hydra's plans.
Objective confirmed.
The light shines on the most dutiful. Let's give it a go. The endless search for wealth and power with just a tinge of fascism. Hydra will never change.
No mercy for the servants of Lilith. Hail that!
Watch.
Nice.
Watch and...
Hydra's in control of the situation.
I have to admire your persistence.
Reinforcements
It appears
incoming.
they've bolstered their forces.
I am a wall.
Everything according to plan.
Weak, even for Hydra.
Alright, now let's capture
Now's your
the agent.
chance. Take them into custody before they can regain their bearings. Excellent work. But I doubt Hydra will let you walk off with their agents so easily.
Prevent the enemy
Stay alert.
VIP from escaping.
We need to take care of the rest of these thugs. Don't hold back.
Now, who had the... You had the key card.
A gift from ancient traditions. This won't end well for you.
We serve until the end.
Try harder next time.
God damn it.
My time to shine.
Let me show you.
Leave some for the rest of us. You're lucky to still be breathing.
This will.
Nice.
Sometimes I even
Level
impress
up.
myself.
battlefield is ours.
Wait. I thought she was dead.
I cannot move.
Finally, it's my turn.
So, who wants to go first? Prepare yourselves.
That was something. Ready? No change in plans? Here we go. I'm on it.
Nothing we can't handle so far. We'll all go together.
Dude, you say we'll all go together? Thing is, you exploded yourself.
That's still not gonna be enough.
You've
Do
drawn
you
a hero
really
combo
believe
card
that will
because
be
of
enough?
because of increased friendship in the Abbey. One hero combo card is added to deck every time you enter combat. Combo attacks can be further improved upon by increasing friendship. Well, let's get the blushing of Vishanti.
Just what this battle requires.
Let's see. Who has no health? That's 15 health, 38 health, 4 health. What?
Come, let us work.
Oh, that is cool.
That was awesome.
Also, where's your helmet? I just realized that. In turn, I guess.
We will never forsake her.
I guess you don't know who I am.
Let's see, I'm at 49 health. Yeah, I heal myself. I heal myself.
The light's gift. Welcome assistance.
A moment of preparation. You may wake up with a slight headache.
Nothing I can do? Okay.
Hydra!
The odds are still in my favor.
Follow my lead.
Was that truly your best?
Is that all?
Looks like you've got the agent in custody. Better clear out before Hydra sends a search party.
Nice. Captain Marvel. Oh, and it looks like shop classes tonight. Goody. I didn't find the blueprint that they were looking for, so... yeah. But we did get a cozy armchair. What's up, Robbie?
What's up? Shop class tonight. You free?
Yeah.
I am ready.
Right on.
Why is Tony here?
What's Tony doing here?
It's interesting how you solved the heat problem.
Is that a good interesting or a bad interesting?
Neither. It's just not what I would have done.
Right.
Okay.
I have no idea what's going on here. Parker didn't invite Tony, did he?
I can ask.
Okay, I'll hang tight.
Hey, boss. Fancy meeting you here. I didn't picture you for the technical type. Wait, no, I'm seeing it. You're someone who's always appreciated horsepower.
What brings you here, Tony?
I couldn't sleep. Saw Parker slip off with a backpack full of gadgets. I was tired and bored, so I followed him here. You know, the only time I've seen the Hell Ride is when it's on fire. You think Robbie will let me poke around under the hood?
Popping the hood is how it eats people.
We're safe. I'm canned beef, you're 17th century jerky, and Parker's full of, spider meat.
Shop class is open to you.
Well, that's nice, boss, but I don't plan to stay if I'm not welcome. Look, this isn't my thing, and I don't want to make it my thing. I'll stick around as long as Robbie and Parker are cool with it.
All right. We should ask them.
The two of you heard me, right?
Yeah. Sure did.
So, what do you think? I'll be completely invisible.
Like Sue Storm?
Like a slightly taller Sue Storm.
Yeah, we're happy to have you. I mean, as long as the shop doesn't become a Stark subsidiary, I'm good.
Scout's honor.
Then welcome to shop class, Tony.
All right. You kids do your thing.
Okay.
We have no big threats on the horizon, so today we're going to retool some of our gear.
No big threats? What about Lilith?
Shop class deals with known quantities. Lilith alters fundamental scientific principles just by existing. She's way out of our league. Besides, we have a ton of ideas in the backlog for these personal prototypes. It all depends on the components at hand. Now, let's put these pieces together. But first, let's talk components.
Sorry, I came up short.
That's fine. There's always next time. I'm ready to put this together. How about you?
Sure.
I am ready.
Yeah, Tony doesn't do anything. So, Judgment consume 25% of health, of Ghost Rider's health, to damage an enemy. I'm gonna go with Opportunist.
You ready to leave?
I am ready to go.
So, Tony, did you have any thoughts on the project?
Who, me? I'm contributing now?
We, just wanted to know what you think.
The Hunter has more options against the Fallen. I think shop class has already proved its worth.
Really? You think?
That's my observation.
Tony Stark is looking over our shoulders. How cool is this, Robbie?
It's extremely cool.
I don't know if you're being
Well,
serious.
Tony Stark is extremely cool. You heard it here first.
Alright.
No comment. But that's some good work.
Okay, I'm just gonna head out, I guess. What you up to? Oh wait, that's caretaker. Is that Ileana? No.
I've been told Stark Enterprises can be a toxic workplace.
You and your Stark Enterprise. Oh, Agatha wants to talk to us. Okay.
Was there something you wanted to tell me?
Have you ever noticed an unusually ornate bowl sitting near my altar? Keep an eye out for it the next time you're there. You'll know it when you see it.
Okay. Well, I don't really have anything going on. I'll just go check out your altar then. Oh, gift shop. Give a gift to hero after a hangout to receive a boost in friendship. Some gifts are best suited for particular heroes. I cannot afford any gifts. Okay, where's this this bowl at? Oh, well, there's the tarot card. How do I get the tarot card? Oh. Oh, She-Hulk, no! Where's this? What am I supposed to be looking for? This bowl? Or is that at her? What am I supposed? I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking for, but I'm gonna try her statue, and then if not, I'll just go sleep. Cool. Credits. Always nice to have. Wait, that's not what I do. I go this way. Now, her statue is over here. Where's... I'll find her bowl later. Well, time to hit the hay. Okay, what does today bring? New cash to create new game of foil.
Hey, Hunter. No peeking now. How does this look?
We'll get Blessings of Vishanti and Winds of Watu.
Always a pleasure.
The Yard, new ability to upgrade.
Time's wasting, Hunter.
Not enough research. Oh yeah, because I use most of the skill essence. daily sparring. We'll go with Spider-Man.
Well, you know what they say about practice, right?
Practice makes perfect. Yeah.
Caretaker could have at least left me a chair.
I got new stuff to do over here.
Always on the hunt, right?
And we got something for Robbie. One hell of a party. Hellcat's instructions were instincts response. Ghost Rider and her busted the party and found Satana Hellstrom and her Lith worshipping followers. They've taken over the underground party scene, draining dancers' life force through the music. Ghost Rider and Hellcat fought them out of town and put an end to this audio-censored form of vampirism. Okay. Next up will be Tony Stark.
You're the boss.
And well.
Hey, Hunter.
And
beginning decryption sequence. Great intel. Bad news for the world.
Oh great, there's so many heroes.
Stay out of trouble.
Anything else? Anything new on the map? Strange. Nico. Okay. Let's go take a look. First up, what can I do for you, Strange? Oh, awesome credits. From what I hear...
Hey, can I ask a favor?
From what I hear, you're excelling in the yard. Your physical gifts are prodigious, but you mustn't forget your mythical training. Okay.
Thanks, Hunter.
So I have to craft 3 recipes in Agatha's cauldron.
Hey, look who's awake.
Let's see, what can I make? Okay. Tonight I'll go looking for more stuff. But what would you like to talk about, Nico?
I can't believe someone would do this to me.
Do what?
Someone ate my ramen, dude. I even made the perfect egg to go on top of it, too. It was so beautiful, I almost cried.
A vegan egg?
Yup, so scrumptious.
Do you need help making more?
Do you even know what ramen is?
I don't think he does.
It is a soup you put in the microwave, correct?
It's more than soup. It's comfort. Like a hug, but warmer and tastier. Add a fried egg on top and 2 tablespoons of chili oil. Some
chili
green
oil?
Onion for aesthetic. Oh, it becomes
Okay,
a
you're
work
going
of
over the
art.
top with the ramen.
No offense, but making more might be out of your wheelhouse. Microwaves beep and boop.
I would still like to try.
I know, I just rather have, like, the person who ate it to come clean and apologize to me. Look, I don't mind sharing my love for ramen with people. Hell, I'd be happy to make it for anyone who asked. But stealing it from me after I slaved away making a bowl of it? Ugh, only a monster would do that.
I understand. I hope you find who did this.
I wonder if it was Charlie.
Oh, I will. All I have to do is follow the sound of someone coughing their guts up. That chili oil is demonic.
I'm just gonna go quickly pet Charlie and see if he did it.
Good girl, Charlie.
I forgot Charlie was a girl. I'm an idiot. Okay, we're gonna all this an artifact so we can finally level up our thing. So we get that. We're gonna bring magic, and who else with a friendship? 12, 3, 14. Geez, Johnny's really made progress on us. Tony's out there. Let's bring Strange.
Do not stray from path.
Okay.
As if the people of New York didn't have enough problems, scattered reports of Hydra activity are coming in from across the 5 boroughs. We'll head to the highest concentration first, and take it from there.
Okay. Oh, geez, what's going on? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Chill with the mouse sensitivity. Defeat all enemies to complete it. Is this a story mission?
Show no mercy.
Confirmed.
Start with the Blessing of Ashanti. Okay, well these two are instant KOs.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago. Hail that!
This will have to do.
We serve until the end.
A rare strike.
Oh,
I
and
have
there's
a long memory.
and there's a marksman.
Here it comes.
There is no place to hide. They have brought more friends. I've been waiting for this.
Impressive.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Let me show you the way.
You will leave this world alone and forgotten. Consider it
done. Nice.
I don't appreciate that.
They are still coming for me.
You
We must
suck.
help them.
On Beta, moving into position.
It appears that I'm their central focus.
a chance at revenge.
Level
Just like
up.
old times. The light is on our side.
That will help.
And get rid of the sniper.
You carry the responsibility of Sorcerer Supreme with great ease, Doctor.
And the blushing of Ashanti.
The light shines on the most dutiful.
Hydra Immortalis!
You've made a grave mistake.
Alright.
I'm afraid I'm not much good like this.
Triple KO. Oh wait, not a triple
That
KO.
was something. Weak, even for Hydra.
So
We've done it. Excellent work.
Objective complete. Defeat all enemies.
Why is it that for every one of these sites we take out, it seems like two more appear in their place?
Patience. Hydra certainly lives up to their name.
That is true.
I've hunted an actual Hydra. That was easier.
Easier than this. I live up to my name, too.
Sabertooth, second best there is at what he does.
Hell of a price Crossbones put on your head, runt. Too bad he never said it had to stay attached to your body. Well, too bad for you. Big words. For it.
And Wolverine, the best there at what he does.
You got one thing right today, Sabertooth. Heads are definitely about to roll.
Oh, look. Another mangy stray.
You smell wrong.
Compared to him?
Good point.
Now I get to kill two runts with one claw. Maybe I should be paying Hydra.
Look, Wolverine, we don't know it. Well, I know you. Hunter doesn't know you. We clearly have a common enemy. Objective, defeat Sabertooth to complete the mission. Sabertooth won't wait until the enemy turn to launch his attacks. Move quickly.
Take that animal down before he can hurt anyone else.
Who you calling an animal, lady?
Check your ears, Creed. She didn't stutter.
You are lucky to still be breathing.
Berserk?
Want it done right, you gotta do it yourself. Spins here.
Oh no.
Truly your best?
Wonder if your guts smell better than your breath.
Reinforcements
Yeah,
incoming.
Looks like I got backup.
This one has the stink of death on it. A past filled with the suffering of innocent victims. Hydra's standards have fallen greatly.
Oh no! Heal.
Light will heal you. The advantage is mine. Now it's my turn.
Alright, chain swipe.
Think that'll stop me? Once I'm done here, maybe I'll visit that little castle of yours.
How are you gonna get there?
I don't need the help, but here we are.
You know, make the use out of the chain swipes.
Gonna have to do better than that. I've got all the heals I
Is that better than you were expecting? Oh no.
Walk from the light.
Ivory card. The next.
This shall be of great help.
I was hoping for a challenge, but I should have known better.
Oh, shut up.
Looks like they called for help. It is a shame you chose to waste your talents chasing the highest bidder. You did not have to end up this way. Together with me.
Alright, he's
Good, bub.
Not looking good for you. I cannot possibly match your strength.
Do I just end turn? More reinforcements? Oh yeah, that's right. I have to...
Wolverine may be terse, but at least he is not a cold-blooded killer.
I'm gonna rip you
We'll settle up later. Barely a scratch.
I was looking forward to another boss battle, gotta be honest.
This shall be of great help.
I eat heroes like you for breakfast.
Fresh meat coming in.
So, is he some sort of werewolf?
Okay, let's do this. We do this, this, this.
Done waiting.
Now I'm
Surprised I haven't taken down that fence yet.
You think this hurts? Nobody makes me bleed.
Oh, he did a knockback attack. Well, prepare for a count. What happened to the counter?
You call this a wound? At least Logan can heal. How do you expect to keep up?
You got some backup coming.
Wolverine may be terse, but at least he is not a cold-blooded killer.
I'm done.
Did we just KO him?
If they die, they die.
Nice. Suck it, Sabertooth.
Looks like you got me, Runt. Go ahead. Make it quick.
What the hell are you doing?
Not much of a hunter, are you? You'd fit right in with Logan and the rest of Xavier's housebroken little pets. Now hold still, pup. This is gonna hurt.
What the heck just happened?
Nifty trick. Don't think he was expecting that thing around your neck to bite back.
Can he heal from that too?
Don't know. But I'm gonna make sure he doesn't.
Yeah. Nice to meet you too.
Okay, so I expect we're gonna have to bring Wolverine into the fold.
Can't heal. Have to keep going.
Oh, is she gonna make him like Venom?
You'll do.
Alright, the Hunter. We got 100 gloves, that means 2 more room cosmetics. Nice.
It sounds like you had some unexpected visitors out there.
Those two beasts came out of nowhere. Who were
Victor
they?
Creed and James Logan Howlett. But I'm sure they'd prefer to go by their current aliases.
Sabertooth and Wolverine. Those two have been at each other's throats for decades.
Wolverine? Then he is a werewolf? I did not sense that from either of them.
Because they are mutants. Like me.
You are like them?
I will not be howling at the moon anytime soon, Hunter. It affects us all in different ways.
There are some things you'll need to become familiar with in our post-atomic world, Hunter. Mutants being a big part of that.
A blessing or a curse in the blood, depending on who you ask. I can explain further if you must know.
In the meantime, I need to look into what's happening in New York. Wolverine is an honorable man, if a bit rough around the edges. Sabertooth, on the other hand, is a homicidal maniac. The fact that he's got his sights set on you is definitely not good news.
Wait, you know Logan?
Who do you think first told me about you? You'd be surprised how many people have found their way into these woods over the years. And once they do, they tend to find a way back. I doubt this is the last we have seen of either of them.
Wonderful.
Okay. Well, I am gonna leave this episode of the Midnight Suns here. Let me know if you guys enjoyed it in the comments section down below. And yeah, make sure you leave a comment. It's good for the algorithm. Other than that, be sure to leave a like and subscribe with the notification bell turned on. And other than that, I will see you in the next video. Till then, laters!